Hi, I'm back after a long time, but this video is going to be about solar basics, like how you can get started off with solar energy, how to build a home lighting system, and I'll cover a few other aspects with regard to solar energy. So in today's part 1 video of solar basics, I'm going to be covering what is a solar panel and how it works. Now, if you look at a solar panel, it is made up of many cells. In this case, this solar panel consists of around 36 cells. So, question is, how does a solar cell work? That's one thing which I'm going to be covering in the video. So, this is a diagrammatic representation of a solar cell. This is a single solar cell. One side is made of a p-type semiconductor. It's doped with a p-type semiconductor. Another side is doped with an n-type semiconductor, and this one right here is the depletion layer. Now when light falls on the solar cell, what happens is that the depletion layer widens and it triggers a huge potential difference. There are electrons pushed to one side and holes pushed to the other side, and this creates that potential difference. Now when this potential difference is created, the electrons are really interested in moving from this side to this side, but they cannot go through air. So when we connect a load such as one, let's say like a resistor or a bulb or something like this, the electrons immediately get a path to flow and they start flowing this way. It is similar to a battery in which we have the electrons flow, just that the solar cell requires light to do the work. When light is not there, the solar cell doesn't really work. Okay, so if we see the commercial solar panels like this, we get what we call as solar panels. This is how it goes. A single cell is one solar cell. When we combine multiple cells into a frame like this, we call it a panel. When multiple panels like this are combined, we get an array. Now the reason why we do this is because a single solar cell cannot satisfy our voltage and current requirement. So since a single cell cannot satisfy our voltage and current requirement, we need to combine multiple cells in series to satisfy a voltage requirement. In case the current requirement needs to be high, we need to put those strings in parallel, and this is how it works. The same thing applies with solar panels too. When we put panels in series, we are able to increase the voltage, but the current of the entire array is same as the current of one single panel. Similarly, when we add panels in parallel, we are able to increase the current delivery of the panels, but the voltage is the same as the voltage of one panel. Voltage of one panel is basically the voltage of one cell multiplied by the number of cells. Current of one panel is generally the current delivered by one cell. 95% of the solar panels use cells in series. Very few solar panels incorporate cells in parallel on a single panel itself. Okay, so since I am filming this video towards the evening time, I really cannot get a better setup than this, so I decided to use a headlamp to illuminate on the solar panel. And now I have connected a multimeter to the solar panel, and if you can notice that when there is light, there is a voltage produced. However, when I use this board, for example, to cover the solar panel, then the voltage drops because the light is not hitting the cells. Solar panels again will generate only DC, because the cells work on a similar principle as a battery in which there is a potential difference of electrons, which is why you will always find solar panels that only generate DC. Now there are some solar panels in the market which are labeled as AC solar panels, alternating current solar panels, and what they do is they incorporate a small micro inverter behind the panel to give AC. This is useful in some of these on-grid applications where we require AC, and it's much better than connecting a normal inverter to the panel to prevent losses. That will be the topic for another video, so I'll cover it some other time. Okay. So now people would ask me as to what is the use of solar panels. Why is it really useful for us? See, the thing is, when you have a solar panel that will generate electricity by just taking sunlight, in this situation it is a renewable and non-polluting source of energy. Energy is free here and it's virtually unlimited, because of which we can use as much as we require as long as the sun keeps shining. Now we need not invest a lot of money on large solar power systems. As an electronics enthusiast, if you want to get started with solar energy, I am going to be showing you how to build a few simple setups with a small solar panel. All you need to start is like a solar panel that is like this one. It's a small one, 12 volt 10 watts, and you can upgrade as per your requirement too, which will be the topic of other videos. So I'm concluding this video for now. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.